Chat, what's good? How's everybody doing, man? Well, since I was live, it's been over a week on this channel. About a week on my other channel. Anyway, hope y'all are having a good day. I think I got everything adjusted correctly. Let's get some sage in here. We're gonna do some personal reads tonight, man. $9.99 or hit the join button up for read. If you're already a member, you know what to do. I'm gonna try to figure out a schedule for content shortly. Yeah. Auber, what's up, man? Also, what is smelling sweet in here all of a sudden? Can't be the sage, right? I lit the candle and now I'm lighting the sage in it. Something smells sweet. Nothing's on fire, is it? Doesn't look like it. I don't know, maybe. Who fucking knows what I'm smelling? Thanks, man. Hopefully, my plan with it works and it won't be a super long-term thing. I forgot sage is why a lot of my shirts have holes in them. I now have a new hole in this shirt. Is that what I'm smelling? Fair enough. How you been, man? Oh my. How's everybody else out there in the world today? Things are well. Okay, tonight. We'll see if I'm gonna get punished for not going live for a while, or if YouTube's gonna be like, oh, he's back and give me a bump. We'll see what happens. It could go either way. So how you been, man? Mr. Auber? Things over in your world. Also, can everybody hear me okay? See me okay? I haven't missed any settings, I don't think. Bit overwhelmed, but that's fair, man. I feel that. It's something in the air, or something in the energy, or however you want to say it. A lot of things are moving around right now in the world, it seems. Taking a vacation, good. Oh yeah, having a 3-day weekend, are you? Excuse me. Oh, I will be too. And now that I'm sitting in this chair, I feel like I've finally, I feel like I've figured out the source of my shoulder pain recently, because it is once again wrapping around from here up into my fucking ribs. So let's take care of that right now before it gets any worse. Whoa. I want 3, not the whole fucking bottle, please. Thank God I don't have a dog to eat that, because I don't know where it went. It's just ibuprofen. Probably wouldn't hurt a dog. Melissa, what's up? I'll go. Yep, I think I've tracked down the weird shoulder pain I've been having for the past 2 months. I think it's this fucking chair. Sounds fine all day until I plop down here to start setting up this stream, and now it's fucking hurting. Oh. Is that Adderall? Fuck no. I don't. Ew. I'll do speed. Coffee is the closest thing to speed you're going to see me doing. I don't even like energy drinks, man. Stick to my coffee. My ibuprofen. Not even prescription ibuprofen. It's cheap. CVS brand. Although it wasn't cheap, man. I couldn't believe that bottle was... This little tiny motherfucker was $6, or well, $5.99 in tax, and I was like, holy crap. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh. Well, whoever wants to grab the first read, man, we do our. Let's see if I can remember how to speak. We are doing personal reads tonight. Oh, I gotta have some kind of caffeine, man. So you don't drink, not even like soda, like nothing? Will, what's up? How you doing, man? I was working full screen the other day, so I made the zoom smaller on Chrome, and I can tell. There we go. I can see better now. Thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. If you don't drink any caffeine, some people don't. Some people don't. Shit, I don't drink alcohol anymore. I don't do any drugs. Coffee and smokes is all I got left. You know, all I got left. Oh, get energy flying out. I was saying something about a lot of energy moving around earlier. Things shifting around. Get some energy flying out. Yeah, I don't get it either, Auburn, man. Maybe the purity's better in prescription grade, but I mean, you can take 4 of those and it's the same amount of doses, and I'd be 800 from, the hospital or the pharmacy. So, yeah, I don't get it either. It's also probably cheaper that way. You've got good insurance, I guess. Found people to be exhausting lately. I mean, I haven't been around a whole lot of people or talked to a whole lot of people other than the people on the job site. So I can't really say that. Yeah, we used to have pretty good people around here. We've got a nice little community. Get some good people. Like anywhere else, we end up with our fair share of assholes occasionally, but even they're probably good people deep down inside. Been chilling alone, have you? Sometimes that's a good thing. Get that quiet going on. You can sort out a lot of things in your head that way, as opposed to having everybody in your ear all the time. Oh. It is. Well, let's say it really is. It's definitely not easy. It takes time. And it never fully heals. It never fully, goes away. If anybody wants to jump on the list, man, we are doing personal reads. Otherwise, if it doesn't pick up, it is going to be a short show because I'm fucking exhausted. I've been getting up at like 3 a.m. And then so this morning I was like, I'm going to sleep in. Thinking I'd feel better, have some energy. Nah, I've been fucking more tired all fucking day than I had been getting up at 3 a.m. I'm like, that doesn't make any fucking sense, does it? It's like when I quit drinking, I thought I'd have more energy, and for 2 months straight, I had what was called sobriety fatigue. Just tired all the time. Come on, man. Oh, you will never be the same. It's not. It's that's a guarantee. That's not an I don't know. That's a guarantee. Nothing's ever the same with somebody. And you'll never be the same as a person. So, right. Oh, yeah. Still gonna suck for both of you, though. Oh. Oh man, we had a couple nice pops there at the beginning of the show. Man, it's slowed down. You're never going to see eye to eye on everything with everybody. That's just the way life goes, man. I would try not to let that drag you down too much, either one of you. Sunshine, what's up? Is that Connie? Who is that? I hate the way they do the names now. Creators should be able to choose. What's Cherry Blossom? That's who it is. That's right. Connie's is my sister's table, I think. Cherry Blossom, what's up? I think I did that the other day too, man. Sorry about that. Then I would just leave it where it's at for now, Melissa, and just focus on what you need to do. Well, the only person that can be blamed in that situation is the person that made the decision to be on drugs. And it's not to sound cold, but that is the reality of it. And this comes from somebody that's been and had addiction problems in my life, you know. So I'm not just some asshole here saying that there aren't reasons people do end up on drugs, because we do, you know. But it is still our choice of whether we continue to do them and let them destroy our bodies, like me with drinking and me with pills back in the day, or whether we find different ways and better ways to cope with the pain and the trauma that we've been through that drove us to doing the substances in the fucking first place. So I would encourage you, her, everybody not to blame yourselves or each other. Yes, he made the decision. Sunshine, I've already done a member read for you before. Can't remember when you got a membership, if you ever got your member read. Back here a bit. I can't remember. I don't think we have. Because you get one member read when you sign up, one free one a month, and then a discount on regular, like, extra reads. Well, since I can't find it, we'll go ahead and do it. And since I don't remember if we ever did it, yeah, sure. All right, Sunshine, what's your sun sign? And what are you reading for? Or reading about? Sunshine. And then Aubrey sent for one. I've got it here. I didn't hear it give me a notification though, so let's turn up things a little bit. I didn't think it buzzed. If it did buzz, I missed it. And then Spicy Pisces wants a love read, does he? Not surprised. Aubrey is a Pisces. Spicy love read. Lucretia, how you doing, lady? Ada, I would highly suggest you get a read of the room before you just start dropping your read. Also, guys, man, me and about every other tarot reader in the world that's not from fucking India. No offense, India. We think it's kind of fucking rude when people come into a show for the first time, don't say hi to anybody and just ask their damn question. But I'm not doing free reads. I've got 2 paid ones up here. So Sunshine, I need to know you're a Cancer. And then I got Aubrey up. What are we having? Water sign tarot tonight? You want a love read? You want a serious long-term relationship? Okay, love read. Let's see, man. Timestamp. Oh, what we gonna play with tonight? I'm gonna buy myself a present on payday, either this payday or next payday. Because I've been wanting it for a while. I'm gonna buy the Bonfire Tarot. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. It's all good. It's all good. I'm from West Virginia, man. All right, Sunshine. You want about finding some serious love this year, do you? Okay. She's the Tarot of the Divine. I thought we were getting a jumper, but she didn't jump. Hey, yo, man. This ain't. I'm not grinning and laughing, but don't take that "this ain't" the wrong way, because this ain't bad at all, man. We got a Hierophant here thinking about 10 cups with the fucking Empress. All right. The Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine hanging out, are they? Huh. Thinking about 10 cups. Was that the type of relationship you were talking about? That one right there on the 10 of cups. Were you going to focus or what, camera? I mean, all right. I said there's a lot going on in the energy here lately. Let's see what this Empress and Hierophant with their 10 cups is about. Let's put the 10 cups between them. That's the way it fell out of there. That's the way it looked on the bottom. What's going on here, man? Dude might be a fire sign. A little Page of Wands here. I don't mind a page when it's new. Actually, there's nothing wrong with a page when it's new. Could definitely be a Leo, too. We got 9 Wands next to it. That's a big inner strength card, though. I kind of like this guy. He, I don't know if you know him, if you've met him. He's coming in. Somebody want to look at you like 10 cups, or sorry, like 9 pens here. We got the 10 cups here. We got 9 pentacles under here as well. With the card about relationship security. Well, you said long-term and stable, right? Roughly, Cancer. So, be mindful of your choices and make sure you're not settling for, I want to say, the first thing that pops up. Like, make sure that this is this Hierophant, because that's the one you want. Although I don't see anybody else here right now. Temperance is here, but it's a card about patience, I want to say, in this situation. And there it is right there, the Seven of Cups next to it. Just what I said about, or under it, just what I said about be mindful of your choices. Because you probably got a bunch of them out here, sunshine. But you don't want just any old choice here. You want the right choice. Looks like to me at some point here you've ended an old crap cycle. This could also talk about just completion of your season of singleness here. Because you know what this Hierophant's kind of hiding here. And it's not a bad thing. It's that it's a bit of an Emperor under there. Let's put these cards together that stick out here to me. Emperor, Empress. With that 9 pins and the relationship security there. That's long-term stable couple. You don't find that out on the street, if that makes sense. Whole new world you guys is looking at here, man. So, be like this Queen of Swords and be a little bit protective of yourself and your energy, and realize that the one coming in that you want is the one that's balanced here. I don't know what this Death card's about. This could be about killing off your old self and transforming yourself, the journey you've been through. Could be their journey as well, but it's here. And it's kind of one of those things of, okay, everything that's happened up to this point in my love life was preparing me for the two-cupper, for the journey to that. I like that. This is nice. This is a couple spiritual people from what, this first two face card set, or first two major set. Let's get a few love cards on this. This is all right, man. I've went a little bit over a page level spread, but fuck it. I was enjoying the story and the energy. Leaving the past behind. This could be the stumbling block that's in your way. I want to say your ideal person here, the one you're looking for, might not look like or feel like what you're normally attracted to with that card. And be willing to wait for the right one. Capricorn is here twice, the feminine and the masculine. Again, with the be mindful of your choices. There might still be a couple trials to go through here. Just make sure you're not settling. Again, we get the Temptation card. We got trials here. On this Temptation card, we got a dude here with a pregnant wife and a hooker, right? So that says to me and confirms me what we said before about you're not going to find what you're looking for out here on the streets. So be very mindful of your choices. We'll be coming into Cancer season soon. So just like when I come into Aries season, energy might start moving really fast for you. All right, one more here. Move on. I think of yin yang. Let's read that. Very nice read. Water Ace is here. There you are, Cancer. I don't know what this distance, retreat, or timeout is about. This could definitely be about this card, the Seven Cups, and I think that's what it is not being afraid to take a timeout for things that don't feel right. Love you, man. Sunshine, good shit, man. Hell yeah. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for letting me pull cards on that. And also, happy early birthday. Not sure where in Cancer season your birthday falls, but we're getting there. We're not far away. Love you, man. All right, who we got next? I'll get caught up with the chat here for a minute. Yeah, it's $9.99 for a read. $9.90. What else would we be charging $9.99 of? Like buckets of goat milk? I'm confused. Oh, Mr. Auber. He wants spicy read. course he does. Fucking Hovag Pisces there. Let's go. Good little sage. We're gonna keep going with the Tarot of the Divine, man. 9.99 pounds of butter. Make a lot of cookies and baked goods with that shit. Or eat toast for about 6 months straight, 3 times a day. Oh, let's give these a nice shake up, man. Auber. Pisces. Hovag Pisces. All right, well, the sun just flipped over there. I don't know what's underneath of that. Some other things flipped over underneath of it. We get sun, we got judgment, we got the Ace of Swords. Well, you asked for a spicy read, but this is like Lover's back from the grave energy. Now, it doesn't mean it has to be somebody that you've already been with in this lifetime. It could be somebody from a past lifetime. But somebody, you or them, looking for some mental clarity. All right, let's go. Interesting. You've asked for spicy, and my cards immediately came out past life lover, which those can get real fucking spicy real fucking fast. Get the Page Cups here, man. Now this would be, and isn't she cute? This is a flirty card when you look at her. And frame it in that way. That's probably you trying to get flirty with the King of Wands over here, Auburn. All right. Now there's the spiciness right there. That's like steam, man. Water and fire. That's like steam. So you said spicy. You might be getting steamy here, dude. This Page of Pens, wow. I think this Page of Pens is a warning to you. Like, it's okay to do this. It's okay to have fun. It's there. But I think this is a warning of staying disciplined and not getting drugged back down the same path as before with whoever's bringing the Ace of Wands to you, man. This is reading more and more like a past life possible twin flame situation or something like that, because justice is here with the Five of Swords next to it. What is the lesson that needs to be learned to drive these two to fucking victory? That's what's going to have to be uncovered here with whoever this ends up being. It's going to be fun as hell and spicy as hell at first. Then there's going to be like, okay, how do we actually make this work? Oh, cards. I just wish fulfillment here. There is Bear Booty wish fulfillment here as well. And this is cool because at the beginning of relationships like this, karmics, twin flames, things like that, those are often the ones you look back on and be like, that was some of the best fucking sex I ever had, but that bitch was fucking nuts. And she probably looks back the same way, you know? Self-confidence is here. It's about knowing it's out there. You're right person, man. What's this choice? So eventually in this, somebody has to make a choice here to settle their old ways down. Somebody's got a track record of being a bit of a slut here. Who is it? With the King of Wands and the Page of Cups, it could be either one of you motherfuckers, so maybe it's both of you, dude. I think the lesson is leaving the past behind. The past hurt in this lifetime, I want to say, is the lesson here. But realize you guys have been waiting for each other, probably talking into 5D. So be open to the fulfillment and the fun. But also, I would encourage you and whoever this is that's maybe coming your way, be open to facing some trials together about both of y'all's past and things that you've been through, things that you've done, mistakes you've made, hurts you've had. Because a lot of times when two people like this come together, it is two people that have had a rough road to hoe in life, especially in relationships and childhood, that need to learn to heal together and grow together, or they need to call it quits very quickly. So spicy with a big dose of reality mixed into that read, man. It's good yin yang. Truth is here. And I think this expression is about truly expressing who you are now and not focusing, both of you expressing who you are now in a healthy way and not focusing on each other's flaws from the past. That could come up from time to time. Now, I'm still not an advocate for getting yourself cheated on, but you know what I mean by that. There is that card on there. I love you, Aubrey. That was a yo-yo of a tarot read. That's yeah. Thanks for letting me pull some cards on that, man. In all that, there was some important information there, I think, about life in general, dude. Time will tell. So are you not open to the idea of women at all anymore? Are you just like done with girls? Are you like one of them chicks that turns lesbian because some guy just royally breaks her heart? You're picking. That chick was already bi anyway. Guarantee she was, right? I mean, it could be that. It was reading more like past life thing, especially with that judgment card. But keep posted, Oliver. You're welcome, sir. Thanks for letting me pull some cards for you, homie. That was a fun one. That was a fun one. Just always dig, man. Fair enough, dude. If that's what you into, then you do you, man. Go fucking get it. Speaking of digging, man, I'm in a hell of a situation at work, man. I know she's dangerous, so I'm going to stay away from her. She's going to be dangerous for the foreseeable future, but goddamn, the safety lady is fucking sexy. But her husband passed away in January, so I know she's dangerous right now. And I know that I'm dangerous because whether I want to or not, you could take a girl like that, accidentally make her get very attached to you while you're not as attached as she is, and then royally break her heart more than she, well, I don't want to say more than she had it broken, but adding to the break from losing her husband. Damn, is she good looking though? Damn, does she give me the fucking eyes every time she comes by in her fucking truck? I'm like, listen, girl, you need to be good. Oh man, oh, I'm not going to, Melissa. Younger me would have already been all over it. Learn my lessons in life too, you know. She's pretty cool though, man. She's one of those girls that's a bit quirky, and I like people that are a little weird because I'm a little bit weird myself. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not exactly a young man anymore, you know. Also just sober. That probably helps. I don't know. She said there's only two people on site, and she came and gave me my safety orientation the first day. She said there's only two people on site that are first aid certified. And she doesn't work for, still not sure if I can say the name of that company or not, or if I should. Even though I don't work for the company, I work for Roadmaster, who's contracted by Mountaineer, who's contracted by XYZ Resources. We'll say that. I should rather say ABC Resources because their name starts with an A. And she is also not employed by them. She is contracted by them. I don't know who she works for, like who her actual employer is. Yeah, my boss at Roadmaster texted me last night and said she was going to try to send me the OSHA thing today for me to start taking it, and checked my email earlier. Haven't got any text from her today, so I don't know. I was supposed to do it Monday and Tuesday. She was going to give me those days off, but things got busy and they needed me to go up on the mountain. I'm not sure what happened. I know that one guy's been off for medical here recently. Broke his nose somehow. He's also young, so I'm sure he was taking full advantage of that doctor's note. You had a bad event at one of your locations this week. The guy got elected with 8. Ouch. I mean, 80 volts isn't a shit ton. There's more that goes into it than just the volts, like the amps as well. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I guarantee you got some burns. But like when you get zapped, like we had this, okay, so there's an old floor furnace in this hallway with the metal grate on top. It's about 3 feet long. So when I was a kid, that outlet, if you touched it without shoes on and you were standing on the floor furnace, it would zap you. That's 110, but it's just a little zap. So that's why I say amps is part of it as well, and also time of exposure is part of it. So that's 110, and it would just give you a zap. And now that one's fine. The one on the other side of the wall directly across from it is now the one that will give you a zap. And you don't even have to be standing on metal with it. All you need is wet socks with no shoes. And when I say wet, I mean just sweat will do it. I figured that out last summer, man. I came through there to turn that light off. I had my house shoes on, which are real thin soled, and I had sweaty feet. Fucking thing lit me up. I was like, motherfucker. So yeah, there's other things that go into it besides the bolts. Yeah, he probably got a good bit of amps running through him. Is no. Why was he messing with that with no PPE? Like we used to laugh at and get a kick out of the old switch there that would zap us occasionally. We'd get zapped by it, then we'd laugh because my bedroom was over there, so I did it a lot. It's where my bedroom is now, actually. I would, you know how kids are. We grab a hold of shit when we're kids and we swing around it. I'd grab a hold of the wall, swing around, accidentally put my foot on the furnace, and then somehow end up touching that light at the same time, that switch at the same time, be like, fuck, and then I'd start laughing. Scariest one I ever had was Stacy and I. Not sure if we were married yet or not. Anyway, we used to get weed from these people across town, and we were all sitting in their kitchen and their laundry room were kind of in one room. We were all sitting there, and I was sitting on the dryer one day. The washer's next to it, and the washer was shaking. The dryer was also running, and an ironing board slid down the wall and hit the 220 for the dryer and blew a hole in the ironing board that big around. Thankfully, I didn't get shocked at all. But man, it was loud, and did it ever scare the fuck out of me. Yeah, it doesn't sound like he is. See, that preventable shit is what gets people, man. It's especially when like you knew you weren't supposed to fuck with that, right? That would be like me getting in one of those big earth mover trucks or whatever they're called. I'd love to learn to drive one, and I'm sure I could figure it out. But still, me getting in that thing, not having any experience, not knowing, how it handles, how it feels to drive it with those fucking tires that are as tall as me on it. I actually think they're about an inch taller than me. I was beside one day. It's one of the smaller earth movers too. It's not one of the big ones you see at a mine because we're on a narrow road out in the country. But that's a preventable thing. That's like me trying to drive one of those, just because I know how to drive a 24-foot box truck. It's not the same fucking truck, you know? Fucking shut up, phone. Sorry, I had YouTube up. Oh, she was already there? I guarantee it. I'm surprised it wasn't a first day thing that they got there, but yeah, take that shit seriously. I mean, you should take it seriously unless you have a death wish. You know? He retired the next. Interesting. Huh. Well, keep us posted on how this story unfolds, especially with the Page of Swords and Justice coming out underneath of there coming out of there as I was playing with that deck. Please keep us posted. Now we're interested. Oh, I feel like something's off with my camera or my lighting. Or maybe just where I'm tanned over, it looks kind of orange. Promise it's not spray on tanner, it's being in the sun, but I do look a little bit, there for a minute, it looked a bit like Donald Trump's fucking forehead. Sorry, Trump. Not really. Yeah, I might have something off with the saturation. I don't know. I haven't streamed in several days. Well, my face and head are tan too, but they don't look like that. Oh, I think I know what it is. It's because I've got my tower sitting here for the computer, so it's blocking that white light that goes to my face when I'm holding my hands out that far. If I bring them back, they look correct now. So that's probably what it is. So we're getting more of the yellow light from the overhead and the yellow light from the candle over here. And I don't know if you can see it with the white light on, but maybe. No, I'm not close enough to the tower. I was going to say maybe you could see the RNG from the front fans, but can't. If I turn the light off, you can see it. The RNG from the front two fans. Okay, there might not be much I can do about that. Yeah. Probably should have told the guy to stay back. That is bizarre. It's really weird. You can't see the RNG at all. I thought maybe the white card. But, oh, damn. I don't even know if I have any candles left, and that one's about out. I haven't taken inventory on anything for streaming. I know I'm good on Sage, but candles is what I buy most often. See any in here? Maybe in the kitchen. Our candle don't have much left. Look at the kitchen. Oh. No, I think we are out of candles unless they've, hold on. Ah, they've fallen behind the bookshelf. There is one left for when that one's done. Need to buy more sage. You do get it on Amazon. I don't know what they cost nowadays, but I haven't bought on Amazon for a while. This is out of the bag I found downstairs when I moved it. It's somehow fallen out of my shit. You can get 12, and this is good sage. For it used to be $11.99, I think. And you obviously, if you get more of them, you kind of get a discount. But this is the Blue River sage. It's really nice. And it's like the Walmart sage. When I got 6 of those on their marketplace, cost the same amount, and the sage sucked. Why do I look like Trump now? Right? Ew, that's good. It's called Blue River Sage. I can show you the bag. Which I think the picture on Amazon is just a box with sage sticks in it. But what you get... Where the fuck about I put it? What actually comes is, well, obviously the Amazon package, but this is what you actually get. Is this. Wow, they way off centered that one. Oh no, they haven't. It's not moving. Yeah, this is pretty good. Oh! Where are my cigars at, man? Gonna grab a little cup of coffee and have a vanilla cigar with it. This 4-pack of cigars. I had these on me the other day when there was a deluge up on the job site. They were in my cooler, like the lunch cooler, in the front pocket, and it still destroyed the pack, man. It didn't get the cigars wet somehow. I was fast enough when it started pouring to flip the cooler over so it wouldn't get as much. That's what I've been buying, Melissa, is those cowboy cuts because they're fucking cheap. Yeah, I've never thought of that, but getting a little, I mean, I don't typically like creamer in my coffee, but maybe a little hazelnut creamer or a little hazelnut syrup. Be all right. Oh, yeah, these go awesome with a cup of coffee. I go good with Maker's Mark Straight, too. Well, Maker's Mark Straight, I don't drink anymore, obviously, but Maker's Mark Straight or Maker's and Coke, either way. They go good with rum as well. Not so great with vodka. Fuck that Nutella shit. I always thought that shit was weird. Just get fucking peanut butter. There you go. That sounds good. I bet you, I can't remember if I've ever tried these with any kind of red wine like Cabernet, but I bet you they'd go good with a with a fairly stout red wine. School of Flourishing. I'm actually now on chair number 3 out of that set. This, I don't know if this is the best one or the other one downstairs is better than this, but this one's fairly decent. You know, I'll wiggle it. It's still got a little wiggle, but it doesn't pop apart. Anyway, Flourishing, what's up, homie? How you doing? Yeah, it got to the point it wouldn't pop back together at all. Also, guys, everybody just getting here. Make sure you hit that like button up on the way in, y'all. We do have personal reads open, man, as well. Oh, was it chair? Okay, yeah. I didn't know if you were here when I said I'd got chair 3 out of the basement. Once I get a good chair, they're all going to go away because they're fucking junk and they're old.
Take the bait, take the bait, take the bait, take the bait.
Shit. Sorry.
Come
on, shut up. I don't want copyright claim. That was a movie clip. Did we read about DJ already? I swear we did, Oliver. Okay, so we got read for Auburn about DJ. And we also got a donation read from Auburn for somebody. Whoever wants to claim that. Oh, it was DC. I can't keep up with all these fucking men, you hoe bag fucking Pisces. Also, I mean, I get that you probably work a lot. But isn't this guy from work too? Is that what you just said there? Well, it's gone now. I swear that one said from work. I would be careful dating at work, honestly. I really would. What usually happens there is to make it work, one or both of you have to end up quitting. Unless you start a business together. Like if two people work really good together and have a similar interest and can start a business together, that can go really good for them. Okay, we'll give Melissa for that one. Melissa, are you a Aquarius? Right? I spelled your name wrong. I did. How do you fuck up Melissa, Brandon? That depends on why you're pushing them away. If you're pushing them away because you're just not ready, okay. If you're pushing away for other reasons, well, I mean, that kind of depends on the guy, doesn't it? There could be lots of reasons you're pushing them away. So I need to ask you a question is, why do you think you're pushing them away? You know what I mean? He said some things to you. Oh, I see. He's dropping a little hints, was he? Oh my God, it's fucking Livio. Howdy, Livio. Good morning. All right, let's see what's up with DJ. Some are nice. Nice is fine. Just because somebody's nice doesn't mean you should get in a relationship with them. Gotta be more than that to it. Kookaburra. What the hell is that? Also, Liv, I decided the other day because I was bored and I was tired. I decided to start watching the Tremors series again. I know I just watched it last month. And I had a question. They set one in the Arctic up in Canada. They set one in fucking Africa. Why was there never a Tremors movie set in Australia? Like, y'all missed the whole thing there because she killed off Burt Gummer in the last fucking movie. So, why? Now, see, Melissa, that's a real thing right there, dude. Because it hasn't been that long. And it's not like you and your dude just broke up. He died. That's way different. But even if you just broke up, it hasn't been that long. And you're probably right. There is probably some healing that needs to be done. But we'll look into it, man. Hey, Jessica, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Everybody, Jessica is Jetsy 79 right there. All right, Albert. So, DJ said some things to you, huh? All right. All right. Let's see what's up with DJ here. Deacon, what's up? How you doing, man? We are doing paid reads. If you'd like to read, I forgot to make a pinned comment, but the ways to pay for reader in the description. You can also send a super chat if you'd like. $9.99 American, or hit the join button up. All right, Oliver, let's see what's up with DJ. We're going to grab something a tad bit more serious reading. I feel like I haven't done the evil laugh for a while on a love read, or at least maybe I don't anymore, or haven't for a while as much. Oliver, what's up with this DJ character here, man? Oh, the magician is here, huh? Well, depending on what else comes out, that could mean a couple different things. I could talk about him being a magician here and figuring out how to get to you. Could also talk about someone who's a bit sly. So, we have to dig into it to figure out what the magician is. Why is he the magician? I have some air in his chart. But the old Knight of Swords looking at you there, Aubrey, thinking about being the magician. I like the way he looks there. He could definitely be thinking about, hey, how do I possibly get into Aubrey's head a little bit here, come in and be the emperor. All right. Okay, I'm not completely against that energy at all. Hermit's here, man. I'll say this dude might have been, he might be on a similar path to you, or to where you were, about taking some time out and doing some work. And it looks like, well, while he was there, he probably got some mental clarity. Kind of like you did. Kind of like we all did when we take that time to do a little work. 4 wands? Shit, okay. All of these cards look good. If you're wanting to know the guy's thoughts, feelings, whatever, he seems to like you quite a bit. The only worry here is How fast are you looking to get serious and let something go serious? Because it's 10 pins here, man. The energy's good on it, dude. And is this King of Wands not a serious looking individual? This is a very focused motherfucker right here. So I would say he's definitely somebody that knows what he's looking for in a relationship. Chariot's here, man. Dark pony and light pony with an ace of pens heading towards some kind of gift from the universe. All right. So the potential's here. What are you going to do with it? We have a divine timing card here. To me, coming out with the Hierophant there, on top of the Hierophant there. I would say this is one you can kind of just, well, see what happens with it, man. Use common sense with it. All right. Get the King of Swords there. 6 Cups, huh? Now, that's a card about sentiment and joy. This is definitely one that reads about a return. And if you haven't been with this guy before, this is past life lover energy. Kind of don't like the way that in this one the chick has her head turned. That card always reads to me a little bit more on the negative side than some other 6 Cups, like the one in the Tarot of the Divine does. So, I could definitely talk about, I don't know, some rough times. But, does that mean run away? No. That means let's everybody be willing to learn lessons from our past here. This is kind of tying into last read a little bit. Not 100% guarantee on that, but it is tying in a tiny bit with that energy. Let's grab... Yeah, that's on that there, like, let's see, this was a couple that was trying to get back together. She's not into it all the way, either being cautious or she's hiding something, depending on how this card would come out in context. But in this context, Tom's going to tell. This could also talk about someone being very serious. If this person's looking at you as seriously as this, they might not be as playful as you. Passion's here, man. There's the potential for that. Chemistry's here as well. Okay. Dreams, man. But there's a protection card here. Who's protecting themselves? It almost reads like somebody needs to let their guard down a little bit. One of y'all. Transgressions here as well. With the truth. Truth will come out. You know, when we're reading tarot like this, a lot of people get the impression here that we're supposed to be telling them what's going to happen in the future, but really, when we're reading tarot here, the truth of the matter is that we write the future a lot of times ourselves in our life. When it comes to two people, they have to choose to write the future together. So, bear that in mind. There's a Wrath card as well. Bro's also got a past here he's been healing from, man. He's been setting himself free from. Let's see. Aubrey, let's get a Sacred Creator, because he is definitely stirring something up in his brain over there with the Magician card in the first position. Celebrate your wins, even the little ones. So, if you're curious about it, maybe see what can happen. And Aubrey, remember that you might have to be the one that's a little more playful here, so fill your cup with sacred giggles, man. Love you, homie. I hope that helps you out. That was interesting. That was interesting. All right. We got Miss Melissa here. We should probably get some sage for this one. I mean, what did you say when he said he, like, that sounds like a date offer to me if you guys were talking about flirty type things or things like that. Could be networking, huh? Well, maybe you should do a little investigating work yourself to try to see if you can pry some info out of him. I see somebody that's got some interest in you. That's what I saw there. The staring at you thing there, and you said he said some things, so that's kind of, even in not just the cards, but in your words and what you're saying, sounds a little, oh, I don't know, sus to me. No, there's not. Melinda, I haven't done free reads for quite a while. Oh, it could be both. Could be both. Melissa. So you want to know, you're an Aquarius, right, Melissa? I think. If I'm wrong, let me know. Should you be pushing these guys away? Sierra, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Awesome, Melinda. How you doing, man? I think you might have already answered your question. And I can tell you a litmus test, probably, that if you say this to them, you'll sort out the ones who would be good choices in the future from the ones that won't, which is, I'm still hurting from what happened. And their response to that will tell you everything you will ever need to know about being in a relationship with that man. Same goes for girls, too. But that question right there, I would tell you everything. Because you're going to have ones that are going to say things like, you're not over that yet, or blah, 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 or things like that. And then you're going to have ones that are like, you know what? I understand, honey. I understand, and I'm sorry. Still, you want a love read instead? We can do that, if you'd like. Since I think you already know the answer to that question, dude. That's why I asked you earlier, like, the question I asked was, do you think you're ready? So, and some of that may, oh, you did? Good. Don't worry, there'll be plenty. There's toxic motherfuckers everywhere in the world. Some of what comes out here could still be about the original question you asked, but let's get into it. We're still going to use something a little bit rougher. So we're going to use the Moon Garden Tarot. Not going to jump all the way to Tarot of the Abyss. Get the Queen of Cups here, man. I'm saying it's probably you, homie. She doesn't have her cup covered. She's got it open. She just needs to be careful who she's letting into her circle. This Queen of Cups doesn't look like she's in a rush here, which, I would say you don't need to be in a rush. How are you going to rush the situation you're in, dealing with literally losing someone, as opposed to, oh, this was just a breakup that I was in. We have an upside down Page of Wands next to you. People like that, yes, we want to dismiss those motherfuckers. The Queen will absolutely kick those motherfuckers out. Even if you hadn't been through what you had been through, the Queen will still kick those motherfuckers out. All right, Sierra, I'll get you here in a few. Let's go Melissa, the magician's here. Oh, it can be a card about manifesting, control, willpower, creation, things like that. Can be you. Should probably be you right now. I want to particularly focus on that control thing, man. If you still feel like your emotions are really rather out of control, the least responsible thing you could do is to jump into and drag someone into the spiral that you're already on. And I think at your age, you're mature enough not to do that. You know, like earlier I was telling you guys about the good looking safety lady at work. She lost her husband in January. Obviously, that's off limits right now for the foreseeable fucking future. Knight of Swords is here. There's the Great Explorer page, man. I want to give that to you, Aquarius. I do believe you're an Aquarius. I think it's a time for you to be exploring yourself, man. You know, and I think by doing that and by exploring yourself and things to pour your energy to rather than trying to date somebody right now, I think that's how you'll end up attracting the right emperor to you, man. I do. So, love when you're ready, but for now, hermit mode is an acceptable place to be. It really is. You know, this King of Wands here is a card about staying optimistic. I'm going to give that card to you right now. Stay optimistic for the future, bud. Yeah, things hurt right now. You've got healing to do. And that's going to take a lot of discipline and determination, you know, to find the ace of pens that you're ultimately going to be looking for in your life. Just, I don't think love right now is the place to be, and I hope that gives you some mental clarity, dude. And right now, this card is definitely about mental clarity. I think a lot here about it, actually. Yeah, you still got the broken pentacle tree from the past, you know. So thinking about anything Four Wands related hurts you, and it hurts them, doesn't it? So I think you're spot on with where you're going, man. I really do. I don't know what this king here at the end is about, but it's a Libra card. It's about justice. It's about clarity. It's about truth. It's the King of Swords. Maybe that's what you need to be for yourself right now. Not even going to get into those. Get into spirit animals. Time to let go. Well, you can't rush that, can you? That's going to happen over time on your schedule, man. This and that are true. What's the that? It's time for you to co-create with spirit. That's the that. Clearing out the clutter. Again, this is about taking time, and I hope this read helps you clear out the clutter. Rebirth is assured, though. It does take time. It might take a lot of time. You know, I've never, well, Stacy died, my wife died, but that was 9 years after we had been separated. I've never lost anybody I was actively involved with. Not dying anyway. I've lost girlfriends, obviously, like we've broken up. Take a leap of faith, man, on yourself when you're ready. There is something here that keeps hinting to a future good relationship with the Four Wands. We got this take a leap of faith here. For the time being, we're going to overcome any obstacle card. The obstacle in your way right now is literally what just happened. Melissa, I love you, homie. Tend to the small things. And a lot of people, you know, like we talked about, those toxic motherfuckers that, you know, they're going to tell you, oh, you're not over that yet? Well, it's small things to them because they've never experienced it. And when they do experience a loss like that, that's when they really going to understand, unless they are really fucked up in the head. Skitty and Yag. We got a party card here. Well, I do think that's about enjoying yourself a little bit. Maybe in other ways, though, besides getting involved in something serious or looking for love right now. I don't think that's the way. Love you, Melissa. I don't know if you got any girlfriends, but there are 3 chicks on that card. That maybe need some time with the girls. Take care of yourself, man. Oliver, thanks for buying a dono read for somebody. I'm glad Melissa got that one. I feel like that might have been important. All right. The other Melissa here. We got Paula in here. What's up? We got Sierra, I think, sent for a read. Right. Yeah, Sierra sent for a read on a Cash App. Hey, Sierra. I don't know if I can remember your sign right now. I don't know how long it's been since I read for you. I've read for you before. I swear it was fairly recently, but I could be wrong. Well, anyway, Sierra, what's your sign and what are we reading about, girlio? Oh, now I'm on the right page. I was like, wait a minute. Miss Sierra is next. You still here, Sierra? Oh, Sania. Sania or Sanaya? I missed you there. How you doing? Welcome in. Hey, oh, has it been a while? Okay. I swear it was more recent than a year. Unless I read for somebody else with a similar name, it could have been that. I mean, Sarah's not an incredibly rare name. All right, Sierra. I do know I've read for you before because I remember Metzger. You also, every time I go to pay my brother for the gas bill, because the gas is still on his name at this house after he moved out, you pop up as one of my suggestions for some reason until I type his name out and then choose him. All right, Sierra, what are we reading about? And what is your sun sign, homie? Because if it's a year ago, I've forgotten that part. I apologize. Oh my God, I broke the rule I made for myself. No drinks on the fucking table. Where's my coffee? Had to start that rule because of what happened to my other keyboard. I still have that other keyboard. It don't work. I want to keep the top of it though because it's the same keyboard as this, which means I can have extra keycaps, which I need one here on the caps button because a cigarette cherry fell off on it and burned it. But I'll let him get worse before I go switching keycaps. That's a long process because there's a lot of keys. You're Capricorn? Capricorn. All right. What you want to read about, homie? Miss Capricorn. I got time for at least a couple hits of a cigarette here between. So I think I'm liking having the tower on the desk. This candle's not burning up as quick as the other ones were with the AC on. Also, I bet you this thing's staying cooler, which it runs cool anyway. The hottest I've ever seen it is about 50 Celsius, but at idle, it only runs at about 40 Celsius. That's what the hell is that thing? I'd say it's probably made in 2019 or 2020, given its hardware. Maybe older than that. So that AI is pretty old. Works good. It is Corsair AIO. It should work good for a long time. Alrighty. Did you tell me what you wanted to read about? Did I miss it? Oh, there you are. Cameron. How would Cameron is a cancer? Okay, Phil, I took back me telling him I don't care to be in a relationship with anybody. Is that supposed to be if I took it back? So what happened? You spend some time with this guy and maybe you didn't feel like being in a relationship, or maybe something was off and then you had some thoughts and were like, okay, maybe I do like that guy that much. Sounds like to me it's a woman's prerogative to change her mind. Y'all girls be all over the place, man. But the guys be all over the place too. Holly, what's up? I figured it was an if. Okay, I've completely fucking got myself out of the camera. There we go. Okay. Let's see what's up with Cameron. How long ago did you tell him you don't want to be in a relationship right now? With anybody? Like, is this a recent development or has it been a while? 121-21. Interesting. All right. Tarot of the Divine, it's your turn. Like a month ago? Okay, it hasn't been that long. Hasn't been that long. Let's see if he's still got eyes for you. I bet he does. Especially if he was wanting a relationship with you. Did you guys ever hook up or anything? Just talk, like a couple cuts. Let's give him a good shake up here. God, this poor deck's getting hard to shuffle in its age, man. It feels like I'm trying to shuffle a fucking truck. 7 of Cups is here, man. Decisions, and choices, huh? What's the choices about? I mean, we've always got multiple options at any time. You know, any given time in our lives. There's always someone that we can be with. So there's that. Let's go. 2 Cups is here. Okay. I mean, if he liked you that much, do you have to take back what you said, though, or could you just hang out with him and let it evolve? Let him ask the question, hey, did you change your mind? That depends on your personality. I know Capricorns can be a little blunt and feel comfortable being blunt, so I don't think... With the 2 Cups here, I don't think you would take the news in a bad way. 2 Pences here. There's some balance that could be had here. There's also a Death card here, and that's about transforming the way things were. I do think he would probably forgive the past, is what that says to me. Do. So, Queen of Swords is here, man. Maybe you could let your guard down a little bit. That's what this card says to me. Oh, Warrior Queen. Got her guard up there, got all her enemies' heads on stakes. But we don't always have to have our guard up. Let love in, man. At least give it a chance, dude. You've done a lot of work here on yourself. Looks like got an 8 of Pens right there with 5 pins next to it. So, there could still be a lingering fear of you being left out in the cold. And this could also talk about him feeling like he's left out in the cold a little bit. I don't think there's anything bad that could come from being honest or could come from letting things develop beyond, because I think that's the way you're probably actually going to know. There's a 10 pence here, man. It's a Anything's here. High Priestess. Let your intuition guide you, girl. There's a card about collaboration here, man. It's also a card about learning the lessons and enjoying it. All right. I don't see any harm that could come from this. Not with an Ace of Pens on it. Not with some of this other stuff on it. Not with a all ship coming in card on it either with the Devil. Well, that's a Cappy card. But what's the Devil mean to you in this situation? Is it that it's long distance? Is it that you really thought you weren't ready? I think that card's about you setting and sorting out your own thoughts and setting expectations with yourself. It's easy to set expectations for others, man. It's harder to set expectations for our own behavior going forward. There's a ship coming in here. There's potential here. I don't think you're going to get a negative reaction, that's for sure. Like, he's not going to just be like, oh, fuck you, I never want to talk to you again. He said you still talk with him, so what's it going to hurt to explore a little bit? Oh, excuse me. You love cards? I think so. Discovery's here, man. And again, that's about letting yourself get out and discover and see what can happen. We have the forgiveness card here, which I like. I don't think he was ever that butthurt. This is more like a minor forgiveness. Like, yeah, I don't really care that you did that. I got you now, and I'm happy about that type thing or whatever. Harmony is here as well. We like harmony when we have things, or we like this kind of harmony here after things like this. Power couple potential, huh? You know, to me, that's a card about teamwork. Yeah, he talks about the power couple. What do you think makes the power couple? Teamwork. Doesn't work if you're not a team, dude. It's your choice what to do. I still see his energy looking through the window, though. I don't think he stopped liking you. And you're aware of it. And that's trust the process. Sierra looks pretty good, man. I definitely don't see anything bad that could happen. I mean, and even if he decided that, oh, well, maybe I don't want to do that now, it doesn't necessarily make it a bad thing. Depends on how you frame it in your mind. We'll see. Fair enough. Fair enough. So maybe you both need this forgiveness card, don't you? Maybe that's for both of you. Big bastards are so fucking hard to shuffle, man. Oh, come on, do your shit, please. Home is here. Shelter, safety, nurturing, and warmth. You know, you'll know that you found somebody that you really click with when it starts to feel like this. Even if you've never met him in person. I would say this card is meant to be a roadmap with your feelings. You know, we had the High Priestess card on there, I believe. But yeah, we did. High Priestess is pretty in tune with her feelings. So let your feelings guide you here. And any guys listening, man, women are not as logical as us when it comes to things like this. They don't think the same way we do. women very much, guys, results with women are going to be based on how you make them feel, men, not what you can make them think. That's like smacking your head against a brick wall. Love you, Sierra. Y'all remember that old sign, damn, I feel like a woman? It's exactly what I'm talking about. Go give that song a listen. Who was that? Shania Twain, maybe? Fuck, I don't know. Now that part's in my head. God, man, come on. I'm going out tonight, feeling alright. Man, I feel like a strumpet. God, Oliver, we could totally do it, man. We could do it. We can write a parody. You're welcome, Sierra. I love you, man. Thanks for letting me pull some cards for you. Just remember, don't be a dumbass. You know, still have boundaries, things like that. Loosen up a little bit, Cappy. You don't have to be so serious all the fucking time. I'm literally talking to every fucking Capricorn in the world. Chill the fuck out, y'all. If you want to, man. It's up to you, Sierra. That's completely up to you. Was it Shania Twain? Thought so. What'd you miss? Who knows? Do I look like the type of person that knows what the fuck's going on right now? I don't fuck about shit, man. Never will you love the block button. Yeah, nobody likes to do that. I mean, unless they're crazy. I like a little bit of everything, man. Comes to music. You'll see me listen to opera sometimes. You know, there's things I don't like as well. Like sad country is, oh my god, sad country. Boy. I can't with sad country, dude. I mean, I don't know about all night. I'm going to want to go to bed at some point. Spice Girls. Yeah, that's when it's really hard for me to get into Spice Girls. I'm like, what? I'm not surprised out of you, Oliver, that you listen to opera or anything classical. I'm not surprised out of you at all. I pretty much knew that. And shit, you bought a harp. You're wanting to get into music composition. Like, all right, other Melissa or Melissa Medina, have a good one, man. Or Elena, however, whatever you want to be called. Call you whatever you want. You have a good weekend too, man. No, it's not bad. It's just, I don't know, something I'm off with, really. A lot of that early 90s girl pop was just kind of, you know. God, I forgot Aqua was even a thing. I don't even know if off the top of my head I could tell you any Aqua songs. Oh, they sang Barbie Girl. Okay. No, I can't. And it's something I bitched about ever since they made the change is we should, as creators, be able to choose whether our audience's names show up as the at username or as their regular name. The reason they did it was to try to control spam accounts, people pretending to be other people, because you can make your actual username anything you want, but that at username, the handle, can't be duplicated. They're unique to every account. So nobody can use, like mine, at Cimarex Tarot. Nobody else can use that. Somebody could make an account called Cimarex Tarot, but nobody else can use that handle on the end of it. It would have to have a 1 on it or something like that. That's the reason YouTube did it, to help control spam accounts. But at the same time, I think as creators, we should have a choice in our lives how the names show up. Because, dude, it took me quite a while to start figuring out a lot of people's names that have been on my channel for a long fucking time. Especially the ones that hadn't changed it, and it was the default mess of user blah 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 blah, blah whatever. Yeah, Aubrey, I would definitely say the dude in Aqua was probably not a natural bass. Probably about like me trying to sing bass, the lower notes, all vocal fry. I don't think people realize just how rare true basses are. It's the rarest voice type a true bass is. Like, it's incredibly, incredibly, incredibly fucking rare. It's rarer than a true soprano. All right, Sierra, have I got anything from you yet? I haven't seen anything from you. Sometimes it takes a minute, especially if my internet's being funky. Yeah, I haven't got anything yet. Quit asking me to invite a friend to Cash App, dude. Can we get Sierra's read coming through, please? Yeah, what are you eating tonight, Albert? Sierra, I don't even need to read about that. I was a guy, I can tell you exactly how that felt if he really liked you. Disappointing. But yeah, Sarah, I haven't got shit from you yet. I will even hold up Cash App so you can see. Because I emptied it out the other day and put it all in my bank account. So my balance is still $9.99. I don't know if you can see that or not. You sure it's sent? Oh, I'll go ahead and jot that down. Oh God, make sure you get that back. Make sure you get that back. And honestly, I don't even know if you really need to read about that. I mean, like, if you want to send it to me, I'll read it, but I can almost guarantee that disappointment is exactly the cards we're going to get. We'll even check. Yeah, Three of Cups upside down ain't exactly a joyful energy. In the upright, Three of Cups can absolutely be about joy and playfulness. That's an air of disappointment. It is. Because he was thinking Two Cups. He's still thinking Lover's back from the grave, though. So you do what you want. You do send it or don't send it. Oh, you did send it? Okay. Yep, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Make sure you get your $9.99 back from whoever you sent it to, man. Hopefully it was somebody you know and not some random fucker out there just be like, oh, somebody sent me $10. Oh, yeah. All right, Melissa. All righty. Sierra's a Capricorn. His name's Cameron. What's his sun sign? Do you know? All right, man. Let's grab the old Moon Garden Tarot for this one. He's a Cancer, huh? Interesting. Cancer and Capricorn. That is. And yeah, Cancer guys. No offense, Cancer men. Y'all some overly sensitive motherfuckers. Like, all right, let's get into it. Disappointed and I don't know if he said anything, but kind of pissed off. The devil just come out, dude. Crybaby Cancer. I know this is a Capricorn card, but this energy, it's Crybaby Cancer. Oh, and it's exactly what he did. Blew it out of proportion in his own head. Oh yeah, Cancers are way more crybaby than Pisces are. To wheel in the reverse and the feeling left out. He was a little upset here, man. I'll talk about Cancer men in particular. Cancer women are still pretty emotional. I'm talking about Cancer men in particular. Feeling left out in the cold. Oh, look at all those spilled cups right there from the queen pins. A little butt hurt. A little butt hurt. A little suspicious. Thinking you were some kind of let's pull the veil over the eyes thing. Oh, Cancer, calm down, bro. He really does see you as a ship coming in, though. Seven Wands is here. He's got some demons of his own he's fighting off, which we all do. I get that. You did bring up some pain, I want to say. Ace of Wands in the reverse. I would say an air of hopelessness almost, man. There's an 8 pins here, though. So realize that, just like we all do, he does have some work he needs to do here. The old Knight of Cups come in and tried to give you a cup, thinking he's going to get a pentacle in return. Ain't what happened, though. He's all up in his head about that. Or was. I don't know if it still is. 7 swords to 9 of swords. Challenging energy. Cards. He's on the cusp of Gemini also. Oh, he's in early fucking Cancer. Damn. Freedom is here, man, and maybe he had some anxiety worrying about this, thinking, oh, we're just never gonna talk again. Again, blowing it out of his proportion in his head. I really do want to say that. Oh yeah, Cancer be desirous, man. I get you. A little jealous. For what reason, though? I think he was wondering if there was somebody else. And again, another card that would indicate somebody definitely riding off into the sunset forever when that's not what you said. Gotcha. But just remember, it's fine to try to cheer people up. Just remember that he does need to take responsibility for his own shit in life. And this is the worry right here is he sure that he really wants to be with you? Or is he just chasing bliss to run away from his problems? So, you can be cautious. You know, and we said that in the last read too. Don't be a dumbass. There could still be wish fulfillment here. Yeah, he was a little bit butthurt there. Temptation is here. I think he really does have a side of him that thought maybe you were going for somebody else. I don't know if you were or not, but it's there. Yin Yang? Yes, please. Oh, Cancer, your fucking emotions, man. Jesus. He got a little heavier about this than was necessary. How old is this guy? Is he young? Oh, yeah, he thought it was just forever closed off with you. She didn't say that, homie. Reflection is here. Projection. That he's kind of projecting out some really negative thoughts about it. So what does he need to do? Learn to love himself a little more, possibly? But I'll say there's a breakthrough on the horizon for him. Oh, yeah, dating apps are a waste of time. We all know that. Let's get one over here. So that's not what I want. Let's get a brain skull. That's what I want. A brain skull. That's my worry with that Bliss card popping out there, man. Don't spend time on it. Spend time in it. That's what he needs to do. Also, you both younger. But as a male, he is barely even starting to mature at 25. Trust me, I was a 25-year-old dude once. Got a lot of growing up to do. I mean, you got some growing up to do too, but he's got a lot to do. Over the next few years going to be an educational experience for him. He's at 26, still not far off. Yeah, next few years are going to be an educational experience for him. For a lot of Gen Z, actually. You guys are coming of age, and see my son, Isaiah was born the last year of Gen Z. He's 20. I'm not that innocent. What's up? Not that abstinent. Aubrey, we can make so many parodies. Although I think somebody already did that one. I think I actually have heard that one. Do 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 do. Anyway, how you doing there, innocent? Or not so innocent? Yes, and they can't be. They can't be. You guys can't fix people, man. They gotta fix themselves. Just kind of the way it is. Oh, hmm. I mean, it's okay to help people, especially your partner, if they are having problems, but you realize that they have to actually be willing to help themselves. You know, you can listen, you can talk, you can give them some advice, whatever. But again, with that, with what we said earlier about don't be a dumbass. See that what you said there, I have love for him as a friend is an interesting one to me. I don't think your problem is necessarily whether you're sure you want to be a relationship or not. I think your problem is you're not sure about this dude. I can see why. The conversation we're having here. Yeah, and that line there, he is way too negative for you sometimes. Yeah, I know. I get it. You guys are friends, you talk and stuff. Hmm. I can't tell you what decision to make here, Sierra. Do what's best for you. I can't tell you to be careful. Don't know if you'll listen to me, but you know. Getting involved with somebody that's currently dealing with a lot in life can be a bad idea. You know, it's like what happened with Carrie and I. I knew I've recently quit drinking and things, and knew that I wasn't ready to try with anybody. There was a high chance of failure, but gave it a try anyway, and it failed. Um, so yeah, be careful. Because honestly, sounds more like he's the one that's not really ready for a relationship. He just doesn't know it. Oh, I gotta stand up for a minute. Good Lord. Oh. Oh my gosh. Y'all, fuck this chair. It's a pain in the back. To be exact, it's a pain in the shoulder. Like under the shoulder blade. Am I okay? Yeah. Yeah, my shoulder hasn't been bugging me nowhere near as much. It's still been bugging me some. But when I sat down here and started setting up the stream, it did not take long for that shoulder pain to really kick up. Oh. Yep, there always will be. Thankfully, Capricorns are usually pretty good at managing risk. Also make some good business people. Oh, Sierra, I will, man. How did that happen? You're looking at it, Liv. These fucking chairs. The build up over time, especially with me when I was streaming Minecraft and streaming Tarot and literally working in these things all fucking day. Like, these chairs suck, dude. They're not good for your posture. They're short for me because I'm tall. These are made for an average height human being. Yeah, they suck. Also, I do think when I started mowing, did something too. That's about when it started. Was the first time I mowed this year. The grass had already gotten pretty high, and I live on a hill. And I do think I managed to pull that muscle somehow mowing, but also with that combination of the chair. Because it's been hurting on and off for a while. Absolutely, Sierra. Yeah, once I get things back on track here, new share is definitely happening. New chair, also new light. Because that light, well, you guys have seen it. It's got that short in the cord. Occasionally it flickers. Occasionally it's really hard to get it to stay on. You have to, I still have that old junky couch that was Kaylee's in here that's got that thing on the end to prop your feet on, and I have it set on that side of the wall where I can take the cord and kind of finagle it against that footrest to get it to stay in place. I'd say probably a better camera eventually too. The camera never was great, but it's decent for a $60 camera. Get that. Oh, fudge sickles, man. Damn. Oh. It's decent. What I don't like about it is it has a really hard time focusing up close. It has an awful time trying to focus up close. And you can set the focus on it, and when you do, it makes it blurrier. Because when you set the focus, I turn it all the way down, but when you set the focus on it, it tries to focus on me. That's the big problem with this camera is it's cheaper. It doesn't have the best fuck, what's it called in it? Aperture, I think is what I'm looking for. Is that the part? And so it doesn't focus very smooth at all. Like I said, anything up close, it just pretty much refuses to actually focus on. See, like it focused for a second, then immediately focuses back out. I took 3 ibuprofen there earlier when it first started up. They're not doing a very good job. We're back. I gotta pee. Now, as much as I work and as much as I move around and as much as the chair bugs me, other than a better chair, this might actually require a trip to the doctor and a week of muscle relaxers because that muscle just doesn't want to chill the fuck out. Stretching it helps to an extent, but that muscle just don't want to chill out. Pander, what up, lady? How you doing? Panderonium has entered the chat, and the Strumpet Master is back. Master of Strumpets. Oh no, Lib, haven't tried that yet. It's been too fucking hot to even want to think about that. A hot shower loosens it up a bit. Master of Strumpets. Also, somebody subscribed earlier. Master Mariana. They subscribed when I was doing a read. Oh, Panda was doing her stream, man. I'll give her shit. I do think it possibly mowing was part of it, yeah. You're behind his stream again. I'm sorry, dude. Oh, me too. Don't know how long I'm gonna have to, but hopefully I can figure out a system where I can get both my channels growing, especially try to keep the Minecraft channel growing and get them to the point where I can get back to YouTube full time and streaming full time. It's probably gonna take a while. Oh yeah, figure it out. One thing that might help a little bit, Liv, is getting used to the sleep schedule might help some. Because like I've had days this past week where we've gotten rained out and had to stop work early. Actually, yesterday we had to do a safety stop because of lightning. But the other days it rained, it just washed everything out to where we couldn't drop the big trucks on it, and the road was fucked up. So we worked the road to repair that to make it drivable again. But there have been some days I was off a little early and could have streamed and was just cooked from being tired. I was like, fuck. Like I was unsure about streaming today. But finally I was like, all right, let's try to stream a little bit. So hopefully get a Minecraft stream in tomorrow. And likely try to find time to do some recorded reads and maybe some recorded Minecraft videos. I fucking hate editing Minecraft videos. They take ages. Editing grades is easy, dude. You cut off the beginning and the end. Very rarely do you have to make any middle cuts. I'll like cut out if I have like a coughing fit or something, but tarot reads are really easy to edit. You don't have to do anything to them. Minecraft videos, man. Editing out, shit tons of boring stuff, trying to find the best parts, trying to, stay on what the video's about. It's like, plus they're expected to be a little more polished. Yeah, Liv, I know. What sucks with that particular location is how far away it is. Because there were some of those days where we're not getting back to Weston until 8 o'clock. And then we've got to leave at 4:30. So it's like sleep somewhere in there. I do think I needed that week plus days break from tarot, though. The reads felt like they were a lot. I don't know, they just felt better, punchier tonight. I do think I was fairly burned out on reads. There is a Moon Garden Tarot mixed up in here. I mean, it does pay decent. I'll give it that. I guess some of the jobs occasionally are prevailing wage instead of the 16 an hour, which it'll be 17. I think Kim said after 30 days or 90 days. Oh, there's more than one. I must have sat the Moon Garden Tarot on top of this deck on accident and shuffled it. So prevailing wage here is $42 an hour, I think. 42 or 43. So you will occasionally get that, depending on the job. Yes, be able to buy a new chair. There were two in there. At least I saw two in there. That old Queen of Cups and that upside down fire page. Oh. Yeah, I would love to actually have a chair, a proper gaming chair that I can, or even just a decent office chair that I could turn in and lean back like this and not be leaning on the hard edge of this bitch. Now I'm not sure if there's any more Moon Garden Tarot mixed up in here. I think that was all of them. What was that upside down card? That might have been a Moon Garden. So the bottom of it was upside down. I swear I saw an upside down, or in the reverse. Am I seeing shit? Oh, no, the Three of Cups was upside down. I must have put it back in upside down when it fell out earlier. Life Snap. I mean, you were right, Anna, earlier about a lot of energy moving around in the collective right now. There's a lot going on. Yeah, I was saying that a little earlier before you come in about new chair and a new light, and hopefully a new camera before too long. We've also got some upgrades I want to do to the PC. Modernize it a little bit. I could also just try to build a whole new PC, but I mean, there's a lot of parts I could reuse with that thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is true. This channel may permanently turn into mostly uploads. Because, dude, streaming tarot takes a lot of fucking energy, man. It really does. Oh, you know this, Panda. You fucking stream tarot. So I'd be alright with this channel primarily becoming uploads. Yeah, it's a big change. Well, he takes a beating. Well, it's not horrible. I mean, I know we're going to have jobs where we're not going to be able to have a chair, that's for sure. Like, this is not a typical flagging job. You know what I mean? We're up in the country on a mountain. We're not supposed to have a chair technically, but do anyway. Unless you know who people show up, like the bigwigs. Oh, you quit doing tarot altogether? I didn't know that. If we get on like a actual like roadwork site, which we do have jobs, a lot of jobs to do that. You know, like in town. Yeah, chair. Oh, where the fuck am I supposed to put a mini fridge, Liv? Yeah, what am I gonna plug a mini fridge into? Plug it into a tree up there? Plug it into a fucking chipmunk's butt? Okay, buddy, hold still. I'm gonna use your bioelectric energy to run this fucking beer cooler for this mini fridge. You do whatever is best for you, man. Iceberg, what's up, homie? Now, see, we needed you earlier, Iceberg, when we was talking about old dude at Auburn's work getting fried on 80 volts. So, in case nobody knew, Iceberg is an electrician. Yeah, somebody at Auburn's job fucked around and found out, man, about screwing with shit they weren't supposed to be fucking screwing with. He's 16, man. He's been an electrician since I've known him. He's been working with his dad, and probably before that. I think you were working with your dad when you first found my channel, weren't you? I think you were. I can't remember you saying you were going to work when you were 13. Well, I mean, you've had proper fucking training, Iceberg. There's a difference between someone who has proper fucking training and someone who really shouldn't be messed with it. Also, I just realized there's a trefoil on the bottom of this bottle that looks like the radiation symbol. Exactly like the radiation symbol. Trefoil? How do you say that? I can't tip it up right now because I spill it all over myself. I think there's 3 of them. Oh, no, there's 2. The other thing is something else. Never mind, but from here it did look like it. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, you were properly trained. There's a difference between you were properly trained and You're just some dipshit that's not supposed to be fucking with things like that. Like, sure, it's fine to, like, you trip a breaker in your house, turn it back on. And, like, I know how to put a light switch in. I also know to turn that breaker off when I do, but I don't know how to wire up an entire building. The gayest person I know? I have no idea. In person, probably a toss up between Anthony, who I haven't seen in years, and one that would surprise you because when you first meet him, you might not think he's gay. David. David's bi though. But oh my god, when he lets that gay out, like he's whoa. Dude, he could be a bit fruity, man. Not even a bit. Did you say you sent for a read over? Did I see, wait a minute. Was I seeing things? Did I read something wrong? Is David single? I think he still is, yeah. He's how old is David? He's in his mid 50s. I want to say he's 53 or 54. I believe. Could be 55. I'm not sure. He's somewhere in his mid 50s. No, you kind of scared of panel boxes. I mean, I don't blame you. Pop the screwdriver in half. Yeah, Aubrey's definitely very much gay. Let me log into PayPal. 'Cause hold up. No, I got three from you, Aubrey. Maybe I was misreading something earlier. Damn. I mean, poor guy in a way. At the same time, um, dumbass. Like he fucked around and found out. Wow. I'm not that innocent. What the fuck, man? Oh, that's right. The link in the email. Okay. When people say sent like that, that usually means they sent for a read. Yeah, I'm not that innocent. It's always coming in saying dumb stuff, man. But he also see, or they also seem like a decent person. They make jokes that they come in and say hi to, like, "Hey, how you been?" Things like that. Yeah, Oliver, that's So good question. Is this guy gonna lose his job? You think he'll get fired? I think he might. He might get fired. Why do we come in and say dumb stuff, Panda? Because sometimes we just need a laugh, dude. Ah, fuck face later, Iceberg. You gonna be on the server later, man? I should be off all weekend unless they like randomly decide they need somebody in Morgantown. I shouldn't get a call tomorrow. I know that the crew on the mountain doesn't work at all on Saturday and Sunday. I would just say you got lucky. Well, fine. Be gone all weekend, you fucking turd. I'm kidding, man. I hope you have fun this weekend. Whatever you're getting into. You're always gonna get on the server. Torture Iceberg. Imberg's on the server. Old Captain XLB. His green head. Oh. All right, man. Hell yeah. I mean, in a way, this was a kind of misconduct. I know up where I'm working, the company that owns the lease that we're working for, you fuck around with their safety guidelines, they won't let you come back to work on another site for them, period. They're very serious. That's why when the very first day I worked, when they said that they were having a meeting, they wouldn't let us have chairs that day. Which I get why that can be a safety thing because you're not as visible when you're sitting down. But daggone, nobody comes up there. Very rarely is it ever somebody that is not involved with the job. Like all the locals pretty much know the road's being worked on. You know. Right. I do know most companies don't want an OSHA violation on their hands. So I was wondering if he might get fired for, you know, for being a liability because that's what he made himself. Be right back. Ah. Do I have the Mirror of Erased? I'm not sure what that is. I've never heard of that. I'm sorry. What the hell is that? It's like a mythical mirror or some shit? Right. I bet you, Aubrey, that it's something he will never do again at any job, though. Oh, is it the Snow White mirror thing? Is that what we're talking about? Ah, okay. No, I never knew what the hell it was called. I see. Shows the deepest, most desperate desire of our hearts. Fun, Aubrey. Well, I'll be taking. I think I have to take the OSHA 10. Is the one I got to take? At some point, I thought they were going to send it to me to start it today, but I was never sent a text, never got a call, and as far as I know, it did not come in my email. She said she was going to text me and let me know. Nope. Let's check spam, but nope. That's the most common. Yeah, Wanda, the lady that I brought up with, she said it's easier than the flagging test or the flagging course. Flagging course is fucking easy, dude. It really is. All right, y'all. What's coming up? Rolling up on 9 o'clock here. I think we'll jump off, find something to eat, chill out. Oh yeah, that's a big thing in the service industry. Yep, they are. They really are. But I love you guys. Thank you, everybody that got a read and everybody that tuned in and just talked to me for a bit. Yeah, it's been a long week. So Minecraft in the morning, maybe another Terror stream tomorrow evening. We'll see. So it's good to see you too, man. Peace out. Take care. I love you, homies. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye, guys.